A lot of veterans leave the VA system feeling confused, overwhelmed, like no one really ever explained how the system works. So I think it's important to explain exactly what Veteran Benefits Project is about. Why it exists. What the mission really is. To me, the Veteran Benefits Project stands for three things: clarity, strategy, and advocacy. Because veterans are trying to navigate a system that's never been clearly explained to them. Without clarity, there is no strategy. Without strategy, you get lost in the process. Not confusion, not fear, and not noise. Just an honest understanding that helps the veteran realize how the process really works. The Veteran Benefits Project exists because too many veterans walk away from the VA system confused, defeated, alone. Not because they don't deserve the benefits, but because nobody explained to them the battlefield they were standing on. The VBP exists to replace confusion with clarity, panic with strategy, and isolation with understanding. Because veterans deserve more than confusion when trying to understand the benefits they earned through service and sacrifice. At its core, the VBP is trying to give veterans clarity. Because when veterans finally understand the system, they stop feeling overwhelmed by it. Clarity creates confidence, and confidence helps people navigate the process more strategically. That understanding changes everything. I don't think veterans should trust people just because they claim to have all the answers. I think trust comes from honesty, understanding, and generally trying to help veterans feel less lost inside the process. Because this mission was never rooted in outrage. fear or emotional manipulation. It was rooted in understanding, not hype, not fear, not noise. Just honest understanding rooted in clarity. Veterans should leave Veteran Benefits Project feeling clearer, calmer, less alone than when they arrived. Not overwhelmed. Not confused. Not lost inside the system. They should feel like they have a clearer understanding of the battlefield they're standing on. And how to strategically maneuver it. I think what makes Veteran Benefits Project different is we were never built around hype or fear, confusion. We were built around clarity. Slowing things down. Understanding the system strategically. And helping veterans feel less lost or confused, overwhelmed by it. Because veterans deserve more than noise. They deserve understanding, clarity. Veteran Benefits Project exists to replace confusion with clarity, panic with structure, and isolation with understanding. Not hype, not fear, no confusion, just honest understanding, strategic thinking, and advocacy rooted in clarity. A lot of veterans, they don't need hype. They don't need fear. They don't need chaos. They just need someone to slow this thing down, explain the battlefield clearly, and remind them or let them know they're not in this alone. That's why Veteran Benefits Project exists. That's our soul. That's the soul of Veteran Benefits Project.